All right, so with these three, the focus is definitely on teamwork, working hard. You might be collaborating with others with the Three of Pentacles, or again, just working in a team on a particular project. There's a lot of money to be made here with the Ten of Pentacles. So you're getting recognition, you're improving your skills as well, because you have a big jump here from the 3 to the 10. So I think in terms of skills and abilities, you're making quite a leap. And I feel like that leap is recognized and brings out brand new opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm not seeing this as starting over so much as your skills are so highly regarded and recognized because the Ten of Pentacles is here. You essentially establish a strong foundation for yourself and you become like of a higher value to others around you. They recognize, oh, we got to pay this person more. And so you have a brand new start, most likely in a new position. And this would be, I would see it as if the world was here, where you're moving up from, all right, let's say designer to management, something like that. And you're making more money. This can be a new job too, because with your skills that are obviously presenting themselves with this pair, a lot of other people want to offer you opportunities, and this one is probably the shiniest of them all. You might decide to take it. The package, the benefits and all that most likely are substantial, and you just like what you see and are being offered. Now, the outcome is interesting because we have the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. On its own, the Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, sadness, whatever, all that stuff. And then the Six of Pentacles, you got sharing, balance, and charity. I feel like, you know, I'm actually seeing this in a particular way, where it's possible that you obtain, you know, wealth. And when I say wealth, I don't necessarily mean rich overnight. I mean, sure, it's possible, but you gain an increase in finances. And you definitely have success here. And I think you're handing out money or support, volunteering to those that are suffering and less fortunate. I'm actually seeing the Three of Swords as other people that are influencing you. And you're working to help others in need for the week. Not that next week you're going to drop it entirely, but that's what's coming up. So let me just see what this Three of Swords is about. See if that supports my theory. We have the Page of Cups, and this is an emotional offer or connection. So I still feel like you're kind of trying to spread the love. And that's what I'm feeling. You're trying to spread the love amongst people less fortunate, because you became fortunate with your own hard work, recognition, and skills that are being presented here with the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, I'm seeing this not in reverse. Ten of Cups. It's also possible, maybe on some level too, you can separate yourself. The Three of Swords, one of the key words for me is a separation, and it usually involves pain, but I'm not really seeing you in pain, because I see here all this joy, all this emotional contentment. So I am going to say that I think you're helping someone else or multiple people that are suffering in some way, maybe paying for, again, their support, or supporting them in their own attempts at a business, or if they are just out of money, you know, you're just helping out. And that makes you happy. I'm trying to see if I see it in any other way, and nothing else is coming up. Six of Pentacles. These could be people that are struggling with their own addictions. And I see you being a stable, like, force in their world to try and help them recover. And maybe even improve their own lifestyle. So I don't know who this might resonate with, but it feels very specific. Oh wow, we got a power couple here in the Emperor and the Empress, or rather the Empress and the Emperor. This could be a joint business, or this is you and your partner who have come together in the Three of Pentacles, working hard, and your talents, again, have achieved success and stability with the Ten of Pentacles. With this new opportunity, I'm reversing that, we have momentum forward. We have progress and further victory and more ideas coming to you. So I think that this opportunity is something that you would take without question and really see where it takes you. Oh yeah, with the Magician, you're aggressively progressing forward and continuing to manifest new ideas, create new items. For instance, if you have your own business and you create something, art, whatever, you've got ideas every other day and you're just putting them into practice, putting them into action. And there's a wealth of support around you too, I feel. People around you are very supportive. You definitely have a clear partner, whether it's the Emperor or the Empress. You're one or the other. Okay, so to start, we have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Six of Wands. That is a fantastic story, main story that's occurring here this week. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, what's interesting is that you do have some questionable clarifiers. With the Page of Pentacles, you know, we have the potential of news or information coming in. This can be documents, a contract to sign, someone reaching out with an opportunity saying, we'd like you to speak here, or we're interested in your art. This is an opportunity that's arriving. It could be in the form of documentation, an email, and requiring you to sign a contract. That can happen with the Page of Pentacles. It can definitely involve money as well, being Pentacles, or something that you find valuable. Let me see if I get no. Now, what's interesting is that as this comes in, you're worried about it. So some of you, this can be something that you're waiting for. You're worried about what does this mean for you if I get involved in this? Do you have the time? There's some sort of stress associated with this opportunity is coming in. This could also be like if you've just done an interview this week, or you get the opportunity to do an interview, phone, in person, or otherwise. You're so stressed and you're worried. Am I going to do well? Do I have the right outfit? Am I going to present myself well? You know, it's just a lot of things on your mind. It's just anxiety eating you alive because you really want this opportunity. You don't want to lose out. That's the vibe I get. You're just afraid to lose this because you didn't perform well or you didn't say the right thing. And for some of you, you might be afraid that a lack of money or not having enough to pay for something could hold you back, and you're concerned about being able to pay for something. So, but I will say, as strange as the cards feel, there's very mixed energy. It does feel like you manage away, even if it, we'll see. All right, so middle of the week, I mean, we have the Page of Cups and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you were stressed about this situation the week before, it's not the week beforehand, but, you know, early on, and you get good news that provides a change. And now you don't have to feel so sick to your stomach, worrying and freaking out about the situation, because it's okay, things have settled, and you're getting the news that you've wanted. You feel emotionally happy, you might feel a little giddy, and you feel lucky as well. Like maybe it felt like chance, like I'm so surprised this came through and I was able to, again, have some form of progression, obtain, or this is the callback as well. If you've had an interview and you're, again, freaking out, thinking you didn't do very well, perform very well, this is that job calling you back and giving you a second interview. So there's that second chance to just add to how good you would be for that company, if that's what you're doing anyway. Now, the last two cards for the week, we have the Six of Wands. Again, we got success. You make it through. If you're looking to obtain something, this says you get it. Now, you might have just got by, and I get that vibe with the Seven of Swords. It's like just barely you won out, and in some ways I feel the potential for other people around you to be jealous or to try to undermine you, try to take it from you. Some might think that you cheated, for instance, or Some might think that you've gotten away with something. I get this vibe of other people potentially being jealous of the fact that you successfully obtained something like this job. Maybe there was a friend that was competing with you for the same position, for instance, or doesn't have to be a job too. It could be an award, and you and a friend, or you and someone, an acquaintance, were up for an award together and you won, and they think that, you know, that was bullshit or something like that. I feel like someone's giving you trouble over the fact that you come out victorious. All right, main outcome cards. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Two of Swords, which is interesting. So overall this week, there's a lot of information coming in. You know, you're being pummeled a bit with noise from other people, contacts reaching out, trying to get your attention, wanting to talk to you. And on some level, I get this vibe that you want to tune it out. You're like, I don't really want to hear from all these people this week overall. Some of these people could be problematic. You don't want to deal with them. They could have heard that you've, again, gained something, and maybe they're trying to get your attention. Maybe it involves money, and so they're like, oh, I gotta be friends with her again. Or there's something that you've gained that they're either trying to get from you or trying to get a piece of. I feel like people might try to be a part of your success after the fact, and you're kind of trying to stay away from all that noise because you don't trust them or you just don't want to deal with it. And then some of you, just in general, this might be a week that by the end of the week it requires you to make some form of choice, but for the moment I don't think you want to. I think you want to gather the information, process it, and deal with it next week. But let me see that Two of Swords for a second. And okay, yeah, I feel like all this information that's coming in towards you by the end of the week is just like too much, and you're catching it all. You're, you know, taking in all that info, possibly engaging with a lot of people after all. Maybe you just don't want to, but you feel like you have to, and it's a burden. It's a lot, because I feel like this is the Eight of Wands, even though there's 10 here, and you're just catching everything. You're like, fine, I'll deal with you, I'll deal with you, I'll deal with you, whatever. And you wish you didn't have to. You're like, ugh, I just want to tune all these people out. This kind of fell in this area here as part of the main story, so I'm just going to read it like that. I think just there is some confusion here that's happening as an overall, so you might be left with this victorious energy. Somehow it might lead you to, again, needing to make a choice from a lot of options, or you might feel confused still about where do you go from here, and that's part of what you're trying to figure out. Perhaps you have a lot of people, again, giving you opportunities or saying you should do this and that, and you just don't know yet. And it's a bit of a burden for you to have to deal with those people trying to tell you what to do. And so I think on some level this week you will still maintain, you still have some confusion to sort out, but overall not too bad in my mind. Anyway, that's what's come up for the week. Until the following readings. Thank you for watching. Bye.